Today in crypto, I want to discuss Synthetix with you, what I believe is one of the most important decentralized finance cryptocurrencies currently built on Ethereum. Now, this cryptocurrency has seen a massive surge in the last few months. So this video is going to let you know what all of the fuss is about, as well as where it might be going. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the wild, wild land of crypto. By the way, if you have not yet got yourself an unstoppable domain, then check it out. You can have your custom, unique blockchain domain stored on your private wallet. For example, you can have cryptolark.crypto, so you can give that address to anyone and then receive payments in Bitcoin or Ethereum or another cryptocurrency. You can also launch your own unstoppable blog. You can use the censorship-resistant messaging app DChat, or simply buy and hold domains for speculation on future resale prices. There's a link down below where you can learn more and grab your unstoppable domain today. Also, a quick disclaimer, no one paid me to make this video. This is just free content for you to enjoy. So if you do enjoy it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and of course leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about Synthetix. The YouTube algorithm will be very happy if you can do that. Also, I do own SNX tokens and I'm bullish on the future of Synthetix, but in no way should you consider this video a replacement for your own due diligence or as a solicitation to run out and buy Synthetix. It is intended to educate you on a very important part of the Ethereum DeFi ecosystem. And as always, understand that investing is a high risk activity and that it should only be undertaken by those who are prepared to lose all of their money. So, what the heck is Synthetix anyway? Well, Synthetix on the front end is a decentralized exchange which allows users to bet on crypto assets, on Forex, on stocks, on precious metals, and on really basically any other assets that you can have a good price feed on in the form of an ERC20 token. In theory, Synthetix can support, well, basically any asset so long as there is a clear price mechanism in place for it, and thus can provide on-chain exposure to a basically unlimited range of different assets. The recent release of binary options has proven incredibly popular with traders and is part of the reason we've seen a very big recent increase in the price of Synthetix, as well as the stock indexes for the Nikkei and the FTSE. Those have also been released and have been very popular with traders. And there's even crypto indexes like a DeFi index, which is probably the easiest way for you to gain exposure to a range of different popular decentralized finance assets and actually do that using a DeFi protocol. Also, Synthetix is launching DHedge, which is a decentralized hedge fund, which will be powered by Synthetix and the synthetic assets within the system. Any exchanges made by a DHedge fund manager in their process of rebalancing positions, it actually captures trading fees, which in turn flow back to SNX stakers. Now, all of this is done using synthetic assets, or synths, which copy the price of any given asset in the real world and allows for it to be tradable on Ethereum. Now, of course, holding a synth, you're not actually holding the real asset. This is just a derivative representation of that. So if, for example, you hold a stock index like the Nikkei, well, you do not get any kind of dividend payments or anything like that by holding that. Or if you hold a crypto token, for example, Kyber, well, you don't get any governance rights or dividend rewards from holding that token. You're just betting on the price. That is the intention of the system, to allow you to bet on the price of an asset without actually needing to hold that asset. So that is the basic idea of the Synthetix exchange. Now, on the back end, this is all powered by the Synthetix token, which ticker is SNX. The system is run by using the SNX token, which of course is what you would want to buy if you want to invest in Synthetix. Anyway, the SNX token, it is staked on the platform, and in exchange for you staking that, you receive synthetic USD tokens, or SUSD, which is kind of like Maker's DAI. except that the only form of collateral right now in the Synthetix ecosystem is the SNX token, and any kind of asset can actually be created when you put up collateral. So when you stake your SNX tokens, you receive two kinds of rewards. The first is SUSD, which is not just given out in terms of your collateral you put up, but also is given out as a percentage share of the exchange fees paid that week on the exchange. And the second is via the inflation reward. So tokens will be continually released at a higher rate to stakers with rewards, high rewards until 2023, after which point you will still get an inflation reward, but it's only going to be 2.5%, meaning that, of course, the believers who really believe in this project early on are the ones who are going to get the most rewards. Now, anytime someone wants to create a new synth, it requires 750% of the value of the synth to be staked in SNX tokens, ensuring that high collateralization rates keep the system in balance. Now, if you fall under 750%, then you cannot claim your rewards and you must top up your stake. So that incentivizes people to keep the system balanced. Now, one thing to note is that Ethereum and possibly some form of wrapped Bitcoin will be added to the collateral pool here in the coming, potentially very soon future, meaning that you can use these to create new synthetic assets. But, of course, you will not get rewards like you would by holding SNX tokens and staking those. Also, Synthetix, of course, has partnered up with some of the leading industry players, especially in the DeFi market. They're using Chainlink as an example to leverage their decentralized Oracle system to reliably bring information into their system without needing to have that central party. So, of course, it's a very DeFi move. DeFi players hanging out together. It's a great thing to see. Now, it's also very well integrated with the yield farming world. SNX pools are very popular across multiple platforms, and it has been a big believer and adopter of liquidity providing. There's also layer 2 scaling, which is going to be coming soon to the Synthetix platform. Now, this is going to be an implementation of the optimistic virtual machine. That's actually being cooked up as we speak, so that's going to make the exchange way more user-friendly. Now, what about my concerns with Synthetix? Honestly, they're a project that's just nailed it, but of course, they're not the only player in town offering synthetic trading of assets. You have centralized players like FEMX or PrimeXBT already offering trading of similar derivative products. Now, although the model is quite different, considering that all the assets on the Synthetix exchange, they're actually backed by collateral. We know that verifiably on chain. Also, there is no shortage of really decentralized exchanges out there which are offering an increasing range of enticing and exotic options for traders. There's exchanges like DYDX and BZX and lots of others that have lots of options for people. So the Synthetix will really need to continue releasing a range of exotic products to keep ahead of the pack. And while Synthetix has proven popular with traders and investors alike, the real challenge is going to be making a product that's going to have a much wider mainstream appeal if it wants to achieve that real just runaway success, since of course decentralized finance at this time remains a very small niche in the market. Now, with that being said, I am very bullish on the future of Synthetix because derivatives, it's a really big market. It's like huge, like over $1 quadrillion. It's hard to even estimate how big the derivatives market is, but it's an insane number. Exchanges like BitMEX and Bybit, they have already proven just how freaking popular derivative products are in the cryptocurrency market and that traders want it and they want it all the time. But as we see users become more and more comfortable with using decentralized exchanges, I honestly think that the centralized players, they're going to start to lose market share to exchanges exactly like Synthetix and others. You have to keep that real, but because the collateral model of Synthetix, as well as, of course, the paying of exchange fees to holders and the staking rewards and the security model, all that stuff just makes it such a more interesting offer than using a centralized exchange. Personally, I can see the token moving much higher in the long term because the more popular the exchange becomes, the more value SNX will accrue because you'll need to have more SNX locked up, the more SNX staked to get those rewards in terms of SUSD, as well as, of course, their inflation rewards. When you have leveraged derivatives, which are going to be coming soon, that's going to be another big price catalyst for Synthetix. When we start looking at Synthetix potentially listing individual stocks, not just indexes, but potentially stocks like Tesla and stuff like that in the future, another major catalyst. Then DHedge, their decentralized hedge fund, that's just going to be massive for the long-term velocity. And of course, the continued rollout of exotic instruments for traders mean that SNX is really just, I think, primed for insane growth long-term. If the platform remains successful and continues to deliver technology like they have been, and this team's a beast, man, they've just been delivering lots of tech, then I think that the growth of the tokens, which must underpin all of these different assets, it's going to be massive. In my opinion, Synthetix could easily reach $100 a piece in the long term. I plan on adding to my position on really any significant dips that I see for Synthetix. Currently, about 85% of the total supply is locked up, so that's also factoring into the token velocity here. Meaning that this coin, it's really got all the right features for long-term price appreciation. Good inflation rewards, lots locked up, collateral on the platform, all that stuff. Very, very interesting. Anyway, those are just my two gwei for the day. What is your opinion on Synthetix? Do you think that it is poised for big gains in the long term, or have you put your money on another coin? And if so, which one? Let us know down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you're having a freaking awesome day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.